Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Lofi Evening Podcast. Today we have some special guests, that is in plural, okay? But before we get to that, I'd like to say thank you for each and every one of you, especially for watching the previous video and the comments as well. We appreciate each and every one of you. Do like and subscribe so that we can get more into the game of algorithm, if you know what I mean. But today we have some special guests, as you know very well, that we say S, special guests, because we have shall we say, a bunch that I think most of you must have heard, most of you must have not heard. But if you have heard about the biking culture, and if you must have seen in Lankra and various other places, you'll see a group of bikers going through, then I think most probably will be my guest today. So without further ado, I'd like to say first and foremost again, like I say, do like, do subscribe, and do comment. What do you feel about the podcast? And that's something that we always take into consideration. So I think, welcome to the podcast, everyone. I think it's a great thing that you guys are all here. And one of the things that I feel that this is a historic moment. I think most of you are here, except for one club that is not here, that is the Cafe Racers, I guess. So please, sorry, don't come at me. I know we are good friends, but please don't do this to me, okay? But next time, probably we might have a part 2, as Bart has suggested once. So anyway, I think let's just start with one thing. I think let's just start introducing yourselves, and that'll be great. From which club do you come from? And let's go from there. So I think Bart can start. But Bart, I think you need to keep the mic quite close.
Okay. Yeah, hi. Thank you, Mr. Jones. And to this podcast also for inviting us. I'm Mr. William. All my friends, they call me Maui. And I'm here representing Free Riders Motorcycling Group.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela, and I am the co-founder of Milady Squad Shillong. We are the first female motorcycle club representing Shillong. And a big shout out to Mr. Jones and the Evening
Lofi
podcast.
Evenings.
Yeah,
So
and your
no
team
worries.
as well. Thank you for having us.
Hi, hello, thank you. I'm Tanung. I'm from Kontiki MC, India. This is an international club. So we are spread across 10 countries. And in India, we are in 22 states. So during the course of the conversation, I'll talk more about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, brother Mr. Jones, for having us here. I'm Jonathan. I'm the chief and president of the Sons of the Hills Adventure and Motorcycling Club.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity for inviting us as a club. So I am Pahara Lingdotran. I'm representing RERAM Stormbringers, Shillong.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks, John. My name is Damishwa Lingdo, and I'm representing Meghalayan Royal Warriors, MC Motorcycle Club.
Nice. So anyway, I think we have a lot to cover, but we'll try as much as possible to know more about your different clubs, right? So as I was doing my research and as I was trying to understand more, like I always do this tradition of mine that I really love to do is that let's start first, how did the club start, right? I think that will be a best place to start, and also to go into different departments, if there's such a thing as that, of the conversation. I think Bart can start. How did the club started? And you are one of the youngest clubs here.
Yes. How does it started? Let me tell you.
And yes, congratulations. I think Saturday was your foundation day as well.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
Happy foundation day.
Thank you so much. So at first, how do we start? It started by friends, and then colleagues, and then mutual friends, and then it became a family. So 2 years, it's a wonderful journey. 2 years, it's a wonderful journey. And we have lots of lessons learned, and then many more to learn. So that's how we started our club. So it started from friends and mutual friends and a colleague, and then now we are a good family.
Nice. Now the legends is talking, so I have to keep quiet now. Should I keep quiet? Okay.
See, our club actually it's the oldest club in Shillong, Meghalaya, and also it's the fourth largest club in India. So RERAM, how it started is just like it's friends only.
I think
it's
group of 5 friends, right? If I'm mistaken,
yeah,
right?
group of 5 to 6.
5 to 6.
Yeah, so it's Banunu, then Ba Damian, Franco, Bakha, then Ba Pang. Actually, they are the 5 founding members of the club. It happened way back in 2005. They were just very odd guys who were riding bullet here in Shillong in those days. So I used to, at that time I was in college. So I used to saw Banunu riding his bike, the blue bike. So he was that day. So then I used to saw somewhat, then Bakha, then this Badimian. So it happened because they used to go and repair their bikes in Nong Thamai. So they used to meet up. Then Nunu, because Banunu, he have a workshop. He used to do this number plate and all. He used to do designing and all everything. So they used to meet up over there. So it happened one time. So they meet up. They said that let's go for a ride. They went to Maulunong. That was the first ride they went. That was in 2005. So they went there. Bapang didn't win that ride on that day. So they went. They said that okay, we have met like this. Why not? Let's meet up. We have someone also who's there. Then they came to know about Bapang. They called Bapang. Then Bapang put in the idea that let's start the club. Yes. So then it started from that day. So now we are 20 years plus. We are going on the 21st year.
Congratulations.
So Sons of the Hills was established in 2015. It all started, like most of us, we started from, during school days, we ride cycles, then we turned to bikes. So we've been there, school friends are there, college friends are there. So yes, the name speaks for itself. It all started when we go for treks, chase waterfalls, chasing crystal clear waters, in a place here. So that is how it started. And then, now we are running 11 years as a club. So till date, even our vice president is my schoolmate. So yes, and so many others as well have joined the club.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you. My story is a little different.
Okay.
So it might be a bit long.
No worries. We have all the time in the world.
So I started riding very long back, but in 2007 or 8, I forgot the exact year, my ride the first time I met any riding club, I was riding solo to Meghalaya, was RERAM, in the garage that he was mentioning. So one of the riders from RERAM, his name is Jeremy. He came up to me and he said, bro, where are you from? I said, I'm from Arunachal. Then he invited me to their office, RERAM office. That's where I met the RERAM guys. And then Pahara and all, we rode together for the first time in 2009. Since then, we're friends. So we know each other for very long. And William, Hito, we are classmates from class 1.
Wow.
So
okay,
we are very old friends.
Full circle moment.
Full circle. So after that first ride with RERAM, then in 2009, I joined ABC. So I was with Arunachal Bullet Club for the last 18 years. Then last year, while I was in ABC, Arunachal Bullet Club had an agreement with the Kontiki Bhutan chapter, in which I was made the forerunner.
Okay.
So I was, and ABC was asked to help Kontiki grow in India. So that's where I came into Kontiki. Okay. So we were initially the Indo-Bhutan chapter. Okay. But last year we were given an independent chapter. So we're spread out across 10 countries, like I said before, and in 22 states here. As an international club, we are 27 years old. Though the club originated in Japan, way long back.
1998, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is about how I came into Kontiki, and I think most probably this is the first international club in India. That's what I've not openly said it. Today is the first time I'm saying it because I think everyone will agree till today for now. So that's about it. Yeah. Thanks. My hands are shaking, man.
No worries. But your biceps is bigger, so no one will mess with you. Don't worry about that.
So when you talk about Milady Squad, we were established in the year 2020, and it's a very regular, normal story, like how girls would just be having a cup of tea or something. So initially there were 4 of us. Like there was a girl, her name is Binta, a friend of mine. So Binta and I were sitting for a cup of coffee, and then when our conversations just started, like we actually started with our passion about motorcycle and the fact that, it's men dominated.
Yeah.
So it's a universal fact. So we were just thinking about the fact that like it would be very nice and it would be fun to be having a females club. So we met another 2 girls, that was Susie and Donna. So 4 of us formed the club initially, and we wanted to believe in the fact that like when you talk about revolution, like it should be revolution shared by sisterhood.
Yeah.
Like the name of our club, Milady Squad, stands for like noble independent women. So we wanted to focus on the fact that when it comes to females, there's always clashes, like unnecessary clash, or maybe jealousy, as we say. So women have that naturally. So for us, our agenda was like, let's be neutral with each other, let's uplift each other. So that was the main motive. And obviously, initially it started about like just having fun. Like we'll have fun, we'll have a club, we'll be moving to places, we'll be exploring places, we'll be learning more about the motorcycle community. So initially we were a little bit skeptical about it, that, there are people who will judge. But the best part was that all of us, we are about, I think, 10 active members and 2 prospects now. Okay. So all of us come from such backgrounds where we have got a lot of support from our family members. So that is one plus point for us. Okay. And it worked well. The first ride was to Sora, and it was the 3 of us when we had gone there, and we liked it. And, we had heads turning, people giving us a thumbs up and all. So that was very encouraging for us. And then we said we must do it again. So the next ride was to Kaziranga. So that's how we started exploring more. And then we got to know about the first ride was NERM. I was not sure about what NERM is. So, and I just thought it's better, like I go there to that event first, learn something about that. So 2023, I think, Tura, the one that happened in 23, no? 24. So 2024, I decided to go, and I tagged along with the Cloudburst Leopard club. So that's when I saw what motorcycle, what this whole thing means and what it is about. It's about like, the fact that it's not like you just wear something for females. Like it's not, you don't wear your, sexy attire and just go pose on the bikes and all. It's about learning so much, exploring and all. There are so much of challenges when you're riding and all, like basic things and all. Riding a motorcycle is easy, but knowing the basic things. So I think when you talk about events like this helped us grow a lot. So since that was my first solo ride representing Milady Squad, I spoke to the girls and I said, I think we should do this again. And for the next NERM, you should come. Okay. So then it happened in Alo last year. So we went there. So the girls had their experience also. And we have conflicts and all. But then, I think motorcycle community teaches you how to adjust with each other. Yeah. You cannot be a princess all the time, So, that's about it.
Yeah, nice.
So, regarding free riders, it's again a different story, because free riders itself is not a club. We do not have presidents, we don't have secretaries, we don't have anything as such. But in order to organize ourselves, we have aces. So that concept of aces is very simple. It's that, so everybody is an ace. An ace means you top the deck. So we have 3 aces, and the other members within the group, they are also an ace, the 4th ace. The 3 aces are selected, and then these guys, they lead, they represent us. But then even if these guys are not there, everybody, since every member is an ace, they can represent the group anytime. So how did it start? All this started actually, especially with me. I had the privilege of working with RERAM. And that was in 2010, I think. So we had this, we had a small gathering. I'll not say what it was. Maybe that's for a different time.
Part two of it.
And so we met up and all that. Those days, see, the thing like what one of our colleagues here said, motorcycling was very rare. Bullets were very rare when it became rare actually. It was a hit during the 80s and all that. Then slowly the Japanese machines came in and took over the market. And then the Royal Enfield, I will not say Royal Enfield, the bullets as we call them. It slowly faded off. Then while I used to see one guy in Shillong College, we were actually in the same college. And then one guy in Shillong College, he had an old cast iron, and we used to admire that bike so much. So I always had that in mind that, chalo, I'll get myself one also. Then in 2010, like I said, we worked with RERAM. And then that was when I saw, man, this looks good. The tight-knit brotherhood. They were there. They were willing to do things for the society. They worked for the society. So I said, why not I also get into this culture? And that was where I met the 2 other founding members. These are very close brothers of mine, Mark Shulai and Julian Nongbri. And then, so prior to that, what happened was in 2014, we went to Meghalayan RM. We rode all the way from here to Meghalayan, and then when we came back, after that ride, we decided, no, we need this group to be intact. The people who went, and we were like, we had members, we were riding together with guys from Assam, Nagaland, and then on the way we met guys from Calcutta and all that who, we pre-arranged for the ride to go together and all that. And then we had other members from Tamil Nadu, from Karnataka, Kerala, and everywhere. Then when we came back, we said, chalo, we need to keep this intact. And then WhatsApp was just up also and running. Even Google Maps started coming out, I think, in those days. And
Still coming up, I think so.
Led us astray in so many of those roads while riding down. And then when we came back, it was in Julian's house. In Julian's house, it was raining. Julian, Mark and I, we said, okay, Angela and all, over a cup of coffee or something. We had something stronger.
Something is added to the coffee.
Maybe you can censor that or something. What?
Diamba, if you want to know.
And that led us to start coming up with this idea. At first, we just said like, chalo, we'll get together. We'll always ride together like this. Keep this tight knit. And then we'll carry on. And then we used to meet up in one of our friends' place, our members' place, Joseph Philip. We call him Philip. We used to meet up in his place, and then that was where we officially started. And then so it kept on going on. Then we started seeing things. Okay, why should we do that? Why should we do? Let's be different. Let's go ahead and we'll do. We did a few, and right now we are also planning a few charity events and this and that. And those are the things of Free Riders Motorcycling Group.
Yeah. Wow. Very, very nice stories, all of you, how it all started. I think that's very, very important, because I've noticed that at the end of the day, if you really think about all of your lives, right, that we all love to ride a cycle, right, at some point in time, right? That has to be like the source of everything, right? And what accompanies a cycle is good friends, right? Like how Jonathan said. So can you tell me a bit about, because I've seen that most of your clubs are very strong in brotherhood and sisterhood as well, and the camaraderie between you guys are very, very strong. So I just want to ask from Ba itself is that what do you think that group of friends is needed? Those few group of friends before starting the club, I think those are the most important people that you need in order to start a club, right? And to have that bonding that you have, or else if you guys would have not met your group of friends that you feel that you had that connection, I think you would never started anyway, in even your individual clubs, right? So can you tell me a bit about that spark that happens between you and your friend, and how this? You just explained a bit, but can you go a little bit more in depth? Like, how was that feeling of knowing, okay, I'm going to drive a bike one day, and I'm going to start a club one day? It's kind of like that feeling, right?
So, okay, first things first, like what you said, it's only if we have friends that we do this. I think I would disagree with that point, because you have so many solo riders also. You have so many guys who are passionate about riding. There are so many girls also who are passionate about riding. We've got people from Gujarat and all that. We know quite a few girls and all that who ride solo. And then, but then yes, to get to what you are asking about is, I met with a lot of accidents, and I had this is a story of mine.
Wow.
And there was a time where I till now, in fact, I don't drive. I don't drive because I met with too many accidents. I feel like, no, I should not drive. Okay. But then these guys, Mark, then Julian, Rishan, Meban, Philip, and all these guys, what they did was they got me out of that. They kept on convincing me and telling me, like, giving me that confidence back that, no man, you get yourself a bike and then you hop on it and you start riding it. So I was like, I always wanted one. I was riding those days, like in college and all that. Of course, for short spins here and there. But then later on about getting my own bike was quite difficult. But then these guys, after meeting them and after seeing a lot of RERAM members, like, their stories, then these guys also, they've been to so many places and all that. It's not that you ride a bike only for riding around here. You can go to so many places. Then I started reading things like, guys going on international trips and all that. So that is there. And then, like what you said, the people who influenced me into riding, or maybe others also into riding, those guys are really important in pushing you to do this. And then maybe for others, there might have been like, they might have not met. There might be others who would have wanted to join any of the clubs and all that. But then they didn't have the opportunity. They didn't meet anyone. So there might be like a group of friends who were looking for a club to join, but then they don't have the contacts. So what they do is they start a new club. So the thing is, it's so open. It's the freedom of doing that is there. There's no restrictions. And then, once you're on a bike, it's totally freedom, man. Yeah. So that freedom of being on a bike, if you take it to freedom of, like, I want to do with a couple of friends. I don't want to increase. I want to go alone. I don't want to increase the number of guys who go with me for a ride and all that. I'm shy. I'm nervous. I'm this and that. All these things also play a factor. But then, the influence from friends is very important. Very important. Yeah. What's your opinion?
I feel bad in the podcast. I'm going home.
I also need to answer this. Your question skipped my mind.
Okay, no problem. No, I'm saying, how is it
too long?
I was too engulfed.
It took too long. I was like, okay, what is Bart talking about? Anyway, so what I'm saying is that, like, we were talking about friends, right? And why it's so important that a group of friends come together, and maybe because, like I said, it's more or less like Ba contradicted me that we have solo riders out there, but there are also some people who, like in your story, you come over a cup of tea and you understand, like, okay. And especially like coming from a female background also, like you said, it's very, very hard to come around people who drive bikes as well, right?
Yeah.
So can you explain that story again? Like, how is it that spark came to being? I mean, a cup of coffee can also bring people together, but also minds with same idea can also bring people together, right? So yeah.
So how would I start this?
I think you gotta keep the mic quite closer, so let's do if you don't mind.
This way?
Yeah, very, very close.
Acha. See, having a group of friends or riders who have the same mindset as you is very much important and very much required when you talk about this community of motorcycle. The thing is that for females, like individually, like uplifting each other is so important. And when you're talking about chalo, let's hit the highway, let's be shifting gear, hitting the highways, exploring places, learning about new community, new people and everything. I mean, you certainly do need that kind of push, like Ba had mentioned. I'm not saying that.
I think it was your brother who pushed you as well to drive a bike and all this stuff.
Yes,
right?
you watched that. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah.
You need a push. You all need a push.
Initially, the push was from my brother's end and all. And I don't come from a conservative family, but then Papa was always skeptical about the fact that I don't want my daughter to be living a vegetable life, by which he meant that he didn't want me to have accidents. He didn't want me to be in such situations like that. For him, yes, maybe the mindset was a little, I won't say narrow or conservative, but then he was always protective. Every father would be protective for their daughters and sons as well. So my brother never got the permission to be riding. Till date, he doesn't own a bike. So I am blessed. And it was my brother who encouraged. And for girls, it's like, I won't say our time is limited or something. But then once you're married, once you settle down, once you have a family life, it gets a little bit difficult for you to balance, because it's like you have your career, you have your house chores, you want to go for bike rides, and also like that balancing is very difficult, because in our group also we have girls who are married too. So I see how but then their passion is so great, and they have us also to be encouraging them. And we try to make sure that we stand by each other. So, like suppose we talk about going for rides somewhere, and then two of them may be having issues, as in, oh, I have a son or a daughter at home. How can I leave him and go now? So we make sure, and we tell each other, like, if I could be of any help to you, can I offer you help? Like maybe a friend of ours can just take care. So that's how we just have each other's back like that, uplifting each other and pushing each other. So that's very important in life. When you talk about solo riders and all, yes, there is freedom. When you talk about clubs, I think what we learn from each other is discipline. You learn discipline, and secondly, you learn to take care of each other. When you're solo, it's just I, me, myself. Doesn't matter what happens to me. But when you're in a club, when you're riding as a community or as a group, you need to have each other's back. So you become very mindful that way. And this is how we learn. Especially like somebody who's maybe the only child. He or she may be a little bit self-centered person, a little selfish. But when you're coming to this community and riding, you need to be mindful about having somebody's back. There are more girls riding with me. There are more guys riding with me. So I need to make sure if they're important. That's why I think most of the clubs have the what do you call them? The ones who lead, the riders who lead, and the tail.
I think RERAM has kind of a thing, right? Where they don't leave anyone behind, right?
Yeah, exactly. You need to have a check. So that's why having friends of that same mindset who can push you forward is very much required.
That's true. Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Next.
I was not as fortunate as everyone here in the sense of having the same friend circle in one place who could ride together and all. So Arunachal being pretty big and pretty scattered with less population, there was very less what we used to call bullets. Royal Enfields, like he said, we just called them bullets. So it was not available. So, but I always wanted to own one. Now most of my friends, they're not riders, but they're my closest friends. The riders are not my friends. So I started riding solo. That's where in 2009 or 8, I forgot the year, when I met Jeremy. I liked his approach that he came to me. He came to an unknown person and asked me, bro, where are you from? And he immediately took me to the RERAM office. Then in 2009, we rode out, right? Or that must have been 2008. 9, we rode to Tawang, the first time RERAM rode out of Meghalaya. So after that, I joined Arunachal Bullet Club. So for me, I had not started anything. I had grown into it, grown into the brotherhood. And not only as a rider, from long back, the definition of brotherhood was always there for me, from my point of understanding. But when we joined the riding community, the definition changes a little bit more. There's a lot more sacrifices. Like she has also pointed out, and William also. So I think that's it. I don't know what to talk about. Go on.
It's going very good. Okay, done. So no problem.
Yes. So, like I said earlier, we started from cycles, then we move on to two-wheelers. So personally, I started riding in the year 2000 when I was in school. I was riding a Kawasaki Bajaj SX Endura. It is an off-road.
Very
bike.
old school, yeah.
So my cousins, my big brothers, my cousins, my brothers, they were riding other bikes like RX, scooters and whatnot. So this bike came to me from my brother only. So I didn't have my personal bike. We share we used to share our bikes. If he's free, he used to take it. If I'm free, he used to take it. So we used to, set the timing like that. And then I think from our club, I was the first one to ride a bike. Okay. And then, that's how from school friends, we kept in touch, and then everyone started riding bikes. And then then I sold that bike in 2012, and then I bought a Bullet Classic 350 in 2012. That's how we started exploring the Khasi Hills, all this region here. And then the club came in 2015, a full-fledged RE club. So 2016, we went for the first Northeast Riders meet. It was here in Shillong, hosted by RERAM only. Since then, our club has not missed any RM till date. And then I think it's because of the surroundings, like my brothers, my cousins, even my dad had a Bullet before, but he met with an accident, so he sold it off. That was a long time back, I think, before I was born. And then, I think, because of the friendship since way back, since school days, college days, that's why we influence each other, it's all about for the love of biking, biking, for the love of two-wheelers. True. So that's how we influence each other and inspire each other. That's how we're still here till date. And then, that's it. I think that's the...
I think, Jonathan, if I'm not mistaken, you also give rent. You rent your bikes to others to ride along with you, right? I saw that I was reading some article last time. And I done my research, guys, so I have to get it out there.
That was, when I finished my law degree, I went for practice. It's a job. We call it practice. We don't call it a job. We call it practice. So I went for my practice. So it was very hard during the initial days to get money, to sustain yourself. So I bought another Bullet. It's a Bullet. without it's a bullet, like bullet 350. So I give that for rent, and I took people also who wants to go out with me. So they used to sit as a pillion.
Generous.
Yeah. So
I like that.
that's how it started. Then I sold it off when my dad passed away in 2022. So now I don't do that anymore. So
okay. Newsflash, he doesn't do that anymore. Okay, but I think so.
So regarding the question that you asked regarding means like the friendship, the passion and all. So first and foremost, I like to thank our founding members, 5 of them. So because they have started, means they have already had that vision. Means like 20 years ago, means they already have that vision. Like, see these younger kids coming up to fill that passion in them. So they started the club. So every guys are coming in now. So we are now our club is like 140 plus members.
Do you call members or Moloy?
No, member. I'll come to that. I'll come to that. So our founding members. So what they did is that they bring together. They have that thing. See, they have this very strong bonding relationship between them also. And see why the club now, we are 20 years and see, we are still growing strong each and every day. And we still have guys, they still come to us every day, like just to say every day, like they want to get into our club. So, but the thing is that we have some rules, regulation about that. So, okay. So our founding members, what they do is that they create that relationship, like very strong. See, our members, like 140 plus of us, but the thing is that we know each other ins and out. We know how he drink, we know after drink how he behave, we know how he eat, we know what he doesn't like, we know how he ride, we know everything. So that's what while going to attend any event anywhere, suppose we'll go from here to Kanyakumari or from here to Gujarat, okay fine, we'll start it in small groups, or maybe just here in the Northeast. We'll start it in groups, in different groups. But the thing is that we know that the first group is this, here. But the thing is that before reaching the event, we'll be waiting for everybody. Wait together, we will leave no one. Suppose all these groups also, suppose we are riding on the same day. Suppose start at different timing. But the thing is that suppose if anyone break down, suppose the group from the first group or the second group or the third group or the fourth group, suppose they have a breakdown or accident, the first group also will not be riding, this group also will not be riding, will be waiting. Unless that bike got repair or any situation, we'll deal with it first, then we'll ride again. So, and we wait. Suppose attending events, everybody knows, like RERAM, we reach very late. We'll reach 3 o'clock in the morning, we'll reach 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. But the thing is that we will wait. We will not leave anyone behind.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Does the rain come along with you or it doesn't come?
Wherever we go, the rain will be there. We will take the rain along. And it happened in 2017 when we went for Pasigat.
Okay.
NERM. 120 plus of us.
Oh, boy.
We get lost all together in the jungle in Arunachal Pradesh. We don't know where to go. No GPS, no nothing. And because why? We believe the one who's leading in the front, he'll lead us to that thing. Yeah, and we started climbing the hill. Then we saw some lights and all from the stage is playing, and then that guy saying, "Oh yeah, about to reach." Then we were zooming. Then we reached nowhere. We cannot even turn a bike. We reach at one end that we cannot even turn a bike.
Wow.
120 of us. Then we said, and we are like that. Then we came together. We came from where we went. We came back to the point. Actually, in that point we were. When we reach all together, we assemble around 11 o'clock. And the thing is that from that point to the venue, it's hardly only 4 kilometers something. 4 kilometers. 11 o'clock, we went there, we came back, we reached the venue 3:30. And it took us like maybe 4-5 hours of wait. So that's what our club, that's what thanks to our founding members who gave us that passion. And the thing is that the bonding, the relationship that we have, that brotherhood that we have. And apart from that, because our founding members, they teach us like not just riding, but we used to do a lot of charity work also. We have an annual charity work every year. that we did. We donate blood here and there. We do here and there. So that's the thing.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Okay, I think many of them they have our colleague brotherhood talk about club, and also let me go straight to that what your Jun asking about the question. So first, let's say how do I start riding? Yeah, like Baju said that it started from bicycle, and then after that, yeah, for me, like when I was a kid, I never ride. I just ride bicycle from my friend's cycle. So after that, my mother they allowed me to ride motorbike or cycle. So after I graduate, so I told her that mother I need a bicycle so that I have to go to work. So in 2014, I complete my master degree, and then I start. After I complete my master degree, I bought a bike. So after that, we start riding here and there. But that time, I cannot afford this Royal Enfield. Yeah. So after that, we start riding with friends and then exploring Meghalaya, and then after that we meet a good friends, and then we have the same passion, like everyone says that, and then now it's a way of life. So after riding many places, Sora, from Southwest Khasi Hills, Ranikor, and West Khasi Hills, Janja Hills, and then thanks to Sons of the Hill and RERAM, they inspire a lot. So we started to discuss each other, and then we form a club. So after forming a club, we says that let's say not just to form a club, but let's register it with the government. So in the year 2024, we registered it with the government. So that's how we started.
Very nice. All of you, I feel you have all unique stories, right? When it comes to friends and how this bike thing happened, right? The bike club and how you all started. But I think most of you as well have come to know that you all have your individual jobs as well. I think that's one thing that I've noticed, that even when it comes to music, to artists, to anyone for that matter, is the balancing act between jobs and doing what you really love, right? And sad to say that we're still here in Shillong, that we can't do full-time anything, right? And so, Ba, I just want to ask you, since you're holding the hot mic, just holding the mic. So how do you balance between work and biking? Because I have looked through most of your clubs and the interviews that you've gone through. The main thing is preparation, right? Preparing 2-3 weeks before going, that to even months it takes, right? To keep your mindset, because it's going to be a far region. Like, for example, Milady, they had a very treacherous Nagaland trip that they had, which we'll get into it, right? And RERAM, they must have had, like just now you've been saying, there's so much of dedication. And the first ride, they didn't even have gears as well. Like a tarpaulin more, with that, can you imagine, they go out. So it's very hard. So I want to ask you, how do you balance between work and going out in these trips?
Yes, that's a very important question. It's a very good question. Like most of us, from our club member, the age group is between 27 to 40 years old, and most of them, they just started their family, and then they have so much to look after. And then once is a time. So like you said, that how do we balance the time? First is first we targeted all the riders meet. Like we have many riders meet in Northeast. So as the main one is NERM. So as we are very young, to explore outside the Northeast is a bit difficult for us. Like, and then so we started with the Northeast Riders Meet, and then with some Riders Meet. And once we know that Riders Meet in that month, so we adjust between ourselves, like who will go and who will won't go. So we take their name, those who are interested to participate in that riders meet, and then those who are interested members. So in that way that we adjust, and then regarding the job and timing, we have to take leave like for a few days. So, but still that it's a very challenging for us.
Family and everything, yeah. So, but I think you'll have more of those balancing acts, I guess.
No, so what happened with our club? Actually, in our club, we have every month one local ride. Means it's a must. You have to attend. So other than that, then we have NERM, RM, then other major ride. Like suppose like this year, we'll arrange a ride. We'll go to Tawang, or maybe we'll go to Ladakh, or maybe we'll go to somewhere else. But the thing is that we have every month there's a one local ride that you have to attend by anyone. So, but the thing is that other than that, then we are already prepared, because most of our guys in our club, so actually, I'll 60% all of the guys already have family, and we already know that NERM used to happen in which month, and RM used to happen in which month. Even my wife also, she knows. She'll ask me, so when is this year NERM? When is this year RM? So that she'll know. She has to plan. She knows what she'll not be planning anything. Because the whole year for me, because see, my wife also, she's not posted here. She's posted in Garo Hills. So that's what, so the whole year I'm here. So that's what, so I know. She knows that NERM, RM to he'll go. So that's what. So most of the guys, they are like that. So how we balance with work is like that. So we know, even in our workplace also, guys, they know. They'll even my officers and all, they'll know. Even my juniors also, they'll know that, when are you going this year? I said, so no, right? Sometimes we used to blackmail also at work just to go for a ride also. So, but the thing is that for us, it has been it means like the riding, the attending events is just like a tradition. It's just like, it means like, it's like guys going to Mecca, Medina, or maybe guys visiting Jerusalem and all. For us, it's like that. It's the same thing. NERM, RM, NERM, RM. It's like that. It has been going on now for 20 years. So now it's still coming. So those are the things.
Yes, so balancing work life with riding and other passions that I'm into so hard. But then, they say you cannot serve two masters at a time. But I've been doing that for a long time. So yes, what Pahara has said, because these events, they riders meet. We all know that it happens during autumn or the first months of the winter. So we have all set our time, to plan and whatnot. So the whole year we walk, but then during that time we used to take leave. So like I said, from my side, I used to. I'm not a salaried person. I'm not a government employee. So I used to. With my work, I used to, what do you say? I used to ask time. So I used to see, I'm dealing with cases in the court. So I used to request the court to fix my dates of cases in the next coming week or next month. So it's like that. So yes, regarding planning, like you said, we used to plan. Like for my Ladakh trip, like big major rides, we used to plan like 1 year ahead before, prior 1 year, so that you'll be mentally prepared, physically prepared as well. Yeah. So I think it differs from one person to another, from one rider to another rider, because everyone has their own work and all. But for me, it's like that. I used to plan all, but then I make sure that I don't miss my rides. So whatever it is, and yes, since we are in a club, I think if I don't make it, also my other club members will make it. So it's like that. We have to, take turns or compensate. Thank you.
Thank you. I like that. Thank you. Mic drop. Mic drop. Yeah, exactly.
I've also become very good in the balancing act. But mine is again slightly different. I've always been, I work in the government sector, so I've always been posted outside, away from my family. My wife has to take care of my mom and the family business, so she can never move out of Itanagar. So, I have won her over by my passion by pissing her off.
Oh, okay.
She got fed up of it, and so what I used to do was I used to tell my friends to call me and say, give me direction that you have to proceed to that district and on this date, and then I tell my wife that now she's aware of it. That's why I can speak on mic. I used to say that, oh man, I have to go on duty there. There's no network there, so I'll have to be there for at least about 1 week. So I disappear. But then my friends posted on Facebook. So she, it has happened so many times, that she's given up now. Now she knows, not through following me, through following my friends, that when are the NERMs, when the RMs are happening. And it's not right on my part, because now I'm posted in Shillong. Now, if I have to take leave, I should be going back to my family. I don't do that. When I take leave, I take it for NERM and RM.
That's why he never reposts my stories.
I don't do that. Yeah, so it's pretty difficult. And there will be a time when we'll slow down. So let it come gradually. I will not stop myself right now because my wife has given up.
Yeah.
So I've achieved that victory.
Very, very good victory, I would say.
I am also a practicing lawyer. So this year I'll be completing 5 years of practice. And like Jonathan sir mentioned that this profession, we are not salaried. We're not salaried people. So for me also, it's very challenging when it comes to managing things. And motorcycling is expensive when you talk of the parts or maybe your gears. I think the gears is something it's highlighted, as in you do need money. So you cannot only be talking about your passion for motorcycle, but then money is also important. So all of us in our club, we all hold, we come from different job profiles and all. One is a banker, one of them is a baker, few of them hold government jobs. And again, coming back to this gender thing, we being females, for us, balancing is, I think, more challenging because you have your house chores and everything to do. When we go out for rides, the first thing for us girls is I have to make breakfast, I have to make lunch, I have to finish everything. I have to finish the house chores, the groceries and everything, so that if you're going out for the events and all outside, or maybe just rides, you need to make sure that the family has everything. Yeah. So whether it's the single girls or it's the married girls, you have a family. Yeah. So you take care of everything. So balancing for us is very challenging for females and all. But then I think since we have the same passion, we have the same mindset, somehow we have to have a balance with all this. And we all we finish our responsibilities well, and that's how we go out for rides. But when you're going out for the longer rides, like Sir and all mentioned, going to NERM and all, this is something new to us because we're very new to the outside riding events. But since now people know about us, they have showered a lot of love and respect to us, so we get invited every now and then. Initially we were trying to make up for all the rides, but then we realized with time it's not possible. There are certain priorities also we need to hold to. So we also decided that maybe once a year we can have a ride of our own, and the other ride that we can hang on to every year is the NERM. Next year we are planning for Rider Mania. I think it's in Nepal. It'll be happening in Nepal. So we're just looking forward to that. And this is how we balance. And I'm the fact that all the girls are job holders in our club, except for one or two who just graduated and all. So for them, it's something new, and there's no pressure as such and all, because they manage somehow. Yeah, maybe it's pocket money or something, I don't know. But then initially for them, it has to be pocket money like that. So yeah, that's how we manage.
That's nice.
Yeah, so preparation and balancing, that is the most important thing, I think, when it comes. And I'll say that Pahara, Tanung and I, we are in the same pot, because my missus is from Garo Hills. So leaves, especially on leaves, it has to be like, calculated 1 year ahead. How are you going to take your CLs? How are you going to take your ELs? Because these are limited things. And then like what Angela said, financially, you have to be prepared.
Yeah.
And then there's another thing. Mentally also, you have to be very, very prepared. And I'll tell you, freeriders, motorcycling group, we are messed up in all the sections, okay? We'll say, let's go for a local ride. Chalo, and the group and all that. We have to go for a ride and all that. At the end of the day, nobody turns up. And that is the essence of being a free rider.
They use us to fill in the gap.
You'll see like, everybody. You know what the messed up thing is? That everybody is so like on that one day, we are all going for a ride. Chalo on that day. And then slowly, sorry this, sorry that. You end up going like 2 people, 3 people. Then like guys like Tanung and all these guys, they join us. Chalo. And that is the thing about free riders. But then when coming back to preparation and balancing, preparation for a fact, mentally, you have to see that very, very, some rides are so long. Like these guys, like Tanong and all, they did a ride from the easternmost part of India to the westernmost part of India. So doing that takes a lot of mental preparation. And then, then on the way, you have breakdowns and this and that. So how do you react to that? You can't practice anything. So that preparation comes mentally.
Yeah.
How you prepare yourself physically also. Like these guys, they go to Leh Ladakh and all that. Knowing like even for the fact of the matter, like even Tawang and all these places, they are high altitude places, man. You have to be ready. You have to prepare yourself physically also. So now those are the things that you have to prepare. And again, like what Angela said, your preparation on your riding gear, your preparation on the bike.
Yeah.
You might be riding an old cast iron. You might be in the group in an old cast iron. So your preparation is different. Your spares are different. His spares are different. His spares are different. So all this comes into a cluster of preparation. You yourself have to be prepared, not only for your bike and yourself, you have to be prepared to do something for your friends also. Yeah. You might be sharing the load. You might be sharing, when we talk about the load, I just remembered my tent, my mat, and my chair is still with him.
Give it back.
2 years, man.
Give it back.
No, actually. So the thing is, okay, so almost 2 years.
Blackmailing again, I guess.
He went separately to Gujarat. I went to Gujarat. And then I hired a bike from there. And then while coming back, I returned the bike. So Joe was packing his bike from there to ship it here. So can you take my tent mat and everything? And it's been there with him for 2 years. And today he brought it back. Finally. Yeah. So again, see, like that. It might happen to you. Like you have prepared at that time. And then now I have to re-prepare because my things are with him. So preparation plays a very important role. Balancing again. We have families, we have work, and then we have all these passions of ours. So many things. I will not say that it's only about riding a bike. He's a musician. We have events. We have other things like that. So we have to fill in those things also there. Because you can't just be monotonous, I feel, in your life. I mean, my riding is because I want to get away from all this hullabaloo. Like you work too much, you might go for burnout. So instead of that, you go burnout on your tires.
Yeah.
You ride a bike and all that. So all that, this helps, and then this preparation part also helps. The balancing also helps.
Yeah.
Now, like what everyone had said, like my friends who are married and me, my wife also, she knows, and she's and for that matter, she knows. I'll be taking leaves only when I go to Tura or when I go for a ride. I don't take leaves when I'm sick. So that is one sacrifice I think that all of us will make. Forget, we'll go to work somewhere somehow, but then we'll not take that leave because we have to save that leave to go for a short ride or to go for any RM, to go for GHRM, to go for RM and all these things. So preparation, I feel like is very important, and balancing. Yeah.
Very nice. We have talked about balancing, and it's a very, very important, right? But let's go more now into like more of your adventures, right? I think that'll be a good transition as well. So I want to ask, like, there are some moments in life where you can never capture with a camera, right? And I have noticed that sometimes as a human being, just going to a vineyard, or if you go to the jungle or whatever, forest or whatever, maybe there's some things you just be like, wow, that's so amazing, right? So I think most of you have traveled a lot and you must have seen so many things in your life. What is that moment where you feel like sometimes in those moments, I've noticed even myself that you feel you get quite closer to God through those adventures that you go to, right? So can you tell me a bit like, what is that wow moment for you in your adventure? Can you just name the place or that adventure that you have gone to?
Okay. And in that way, I mean, like what you said when you mentioned God, every ride begins by thanking God.
Yeah.
And for me and us, it's thanking God for being, giving us the strength to be able to again balance, and then to keep our family safe and to keep us safe on the way. Now, apart from that, like the wow moment that you said, the adventures, there are plenty of adventures. There are so many things that you see on the road that, it gives you that sense that you are nothing.
Yeah. So
right?
true.
You are nothing.
So true.
So I found that, so last, the Kaho NERM was one, and then Sikkim NERM was one. So Sikkim NERM, I'll talk about the Sikkim NERM first. So we went ahead of the event, and we wanted to check out Guru Dongmar Lake, and then we wanted to do the Silk Route and all those things. So while going towards, so we again GPS, Google Map. What happened was we were riding and we missed our time slot. Because to go to North Sikkim, you have to enter a gate, and then that time it rained. It rained so much, we got delayed, and then when we got to Gangtok, got our passes and all that. And then we had to stay in Mangan. In Mangan, when we reached Mangan, it was already late and we couldn't cross the gate anymore. So we had to stay back. But then to reach Guru Dongmar at the correct timing so that you can enter towards the lake, we had to move again early in the morning. At that time when we left, it was raining heavily. And prior to that, we had lost our way, man. I mean, we followed Google, and then again, like we don't leave one another behind.
Yeah.
So the guy who leads just keeps going, and then we are just like, "Chalo, yaar, where he's going is there." And it's sad to say, I was going in front. So as it is, the maps showed the shortest route.
Yeah.
So we followed the shortest route, but then that shortest route, I think it was mapped by someone who was making that road. And then we went through a lot. And then somehow we reached one place, and then these guys showed us another different route to reach Mangan. When we reached there, it rained, like I said, so we had to stop. Then morning we left, heavy rains and landslides.
Wow.
That was that was scary. That was like, it got us to, we were riding quite distant from one another.
Yeah.
So that if anything unfortunate, not all of us end up in the same soup. So we were distant, but then again we were thinking of others also, but we were riding slow. When we reached the gate and all that, the roads again was so bad. It was like total off-road. And then when we got to one part, that was when the sun was rising up. So then you see that ray, the sun rays, no? It touched the mountain peaks.
Wow.
My God, that was mesmerizing. I mean, you have no words for it. It was so beautiful. We all stopped. It was golden, man. The peaks were golden. And then we all stopped and we, 5-10 minutes, we were just admiring the sights. And then it was cold. We were shivering. Fingers were freezing. You can't even clutch. But then at that time, then you see like, okay, we are nothing, man. Look at that. The scale of the mountain, the beautiful roads, the miracle. I'll say that is one of God's most beautiful creations, I feel. And then that was where, like when you say like what brings you closer to Him, that is what happened to me in Sikkim. Then again, coming to the last Kaho NERM, funny thing was that Alo, I mean, yeah. Yeah, so exactly, I think you should sing that song sometime. But then what happened was, so we stopped on the way in Kaziranga, and there was one rhino viewpoint. We stopped there for a long time, 3 of us, Philip, Rahul and I. We stopped and then we were looking around for rhinos and all that. We couldn't find a rhino. Then, chalo yaar, why waste time here? We started riding again. And then when we did, we left somewhere around, not even 5 minutes of riding, we saw a rhino on the side of the road. So those are things that you never know. Na? And that is the magic that you find on the road. That is the beauty of nature that you find on the road and that you can't expect. If you're expecting to take photographs like from the rhino point and all that for a rhino, and then suddenly you see something that what you wanted to see was just there only, next to you on the road. So things like this are what we see on the roads. And then there are so many other messed up things also that you see, which I do not want to discuss also. Yeah. You get a lot of things like that also. Maybe, they are too graphic also to mention. Yeah. Yeah,
very, very nice. Very, very nice.
Coming back to your question about like finding God and all. I think for us, Milady Squad, whenever we make our trips, before making any trips, we make sure we always have our prayer. So definitely without God's blessing, we wouldn't be fortunate enough to be riding and going out exploring the world. And as I told you, we're very new to this community, as in attending events and going out and exploring. So we have very few and limited things. For us, the most challenging and the most memorable one was the undergrounds, Nagaland. So we had we reached Kohima first. And before reaching Kohima, we're not sure of which route we took, because that moment we, like Sir said, like, we're not sure of who was doing the mapping and everything. And we're like, are we on the right track or not? Yeah. So we reached an area where construction was going on. And we were really scared because we were just 5 girls and we had no male riders with us, and we didn't really take anybody's guidance. But Jonathan sir did guide us a little bit for that, because I contacted him before that and I told him, like, can you tell us where to come from and all. Then he did mention us, and then I'm not sure of the road, which road you asked us to take, but then I think we took the wrong one, not the one where you mentioned us. So when we reached...
Proper riders.
Yeah, exactly. So for a moment, it really scared me. But I was the one who was leading the girls, so I had to act like very confident, though I was really not confident. And I just prayed to the Almighty. I said, God, I hope this road leads us to the correct path, because it was already getting dark. It was already dark, in fact. And then to make it worse, it started drizzling and raining. So when the rain started pouring, our helmets, the visors were down, obviously. We were not sure. And then one of the riders said, there are too many mosquitoes. So the third rider said, they're not mosquitoes, it's drizzling. I was like, oh, okay. And for us, that was the first time where we were riding in the rain. So... And we realized that our tires were skidding. And then we were we're not so well prepared also. Like 3 girls didn't even have saddlebags because one is a Harley. So for her, there was no place for a saddlebag. We just tied it like just the way we could, with very like limited knowledge and all. And then I just kept praying and praying and praying. So maybe we reached a guest house in Kohima, no? Where's that? Kohima? Yeah, we stayed there, I think. I forgot the name of the guest house. So that's when we tagged along with the Black Hurricanes, Assam. So they were kind enough. And then they offered us, they said, since you're just 5 girls and you're not sure of the route, we'll take you through a shortcut. That's what they told us. We were very happy. And then we said, now we don't have to keep taking the phones out. So... in good gesture, they offered that to us. And when we took the road to that's when it got very, very scary for us. Because one of the girls bought the KTM with her. So she was not sure of the tire. And the Harley was the, I think, Iron 883 or something. So it was so challenging for us. And we freaked out. And before that, we told the Black Hurricanes that we want to, we're hungry. We're hungry as hell. We need to eat lunch. And they said, we'll be stopping somewhere in front. So we just relied on them and completely waited. So it's like, so all of us riders kept following. They was like, okay, now the stoppage will come. Now the stoppage will come. The stoppage never came. And the challenging road came. That's when I think most of them switched off their GoPros and all, whoever were using it. And we couldn't, it's not possible to be taking your phone out and capturing that. It was so challenging for us, and I freaked out. All the riders freaked out, and we got scattered. I don't know which girl is in front, which girl is behind anymore. And I was like, I'm so sorry for being selfish. At the moment, I need to be saving myself, but I still hoped that the guardian angel will be protecting the girls. So we were like riding in that road, and the road got so bad that because it was on a high cliff, we went higher and higher and higher, and the road got smaller and smaller. There was so much of dust, and I didn't know where I was going also at the moment, because there was so much of dust in the visor. I kept moving my hand and rubbing the gloves was disturbing me, annoying me. And I was like, God, I'm never making a ride again. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I was like, please save us. We need to reach our destination on time. So we're riding. And there was a moment when... since I couldn't see anything, and there was a big rock in front at the cliff, and the bike, it just skid. And I was like, the accelerator, instead of slowing down, I just zoomed more. Instead of slowing down, I just zoomed more because I got so nervous. And there was this a sumo which was coming from the other end, and maybe the drivers and riders in places like Arunachal and Nagaland and Aizawl, they must be like expert when it comes to such challenging roads. So he probably knew the road well. when I accelerated, I almost went to the cliff, and I don't know, was it God, was it the guardian angel, or the driver himself? He came in front of me this way, and he just put the brake. So he knew that I would fall, but at least I would not go off the
over,
cliff. Yeah. And then I just stopped there. My heart stopped beating for a moment, and I was like, I am not ready to die, God. I'm still single. I'm not ready to die. So, and then after a few more kilometers, the road got a little clear, and that's when a few of them switched on their GoPro. So it took us another 1 hour, and then we reached a place where we took a break. And then the Black Hurricanes, the chief, came to us and apologized. And you can see it, like you can watch it on our Instagram page. I think got about 2 or 3 million views and all. Where that's when our even followers increased that time on Instagram. So that clip, we got it from the Black Hurricanes itself. So yeah, that was the time when I personally found God, because if the car didn't come and brake like that, I would have gone off the cliff, and I don't know, God knows what would have happened then. So yeah, that was very challenging for us. And then this ride taught us a lot as a whole. And see, we're girls, so we're all very hygienic, over hygienic maybe, whereas some of us are like princesses and all. So when we reached the destination there in undergrounds, for us the most challenging thing was the washroom. It was filthy. I was dirty as hell and not hygienic at all. So we're like, what are we going to do now? How the hell are we going to use this? Because it's worse than a public toilet also. And I don't know, maybe the organizers did not really concentrate on that part, because there were very few female riders.
They will be after this podcast.
Yeah, we're hoping for that. So
It'll be very clean now.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, like adjusting and everything, this is a part of our learnings and all. And some of us had tents, some of us didn't have. So we had so many riders who came offered their tents to us. So we had to adjust that way. And like for me, I think personally that overall experience is, like learning is something that it doesn't stop till your last breath. You will always learn. And my dad always says that, you have to gain knowledge, and you will be learning even the day you are leaving the earth. Even that day you'll be learning till your last breath, you'll be learning. So for us, overall, it is about learning. We are excited to explore more and learn more. And God is always there with us.
Very nice.
Done.
I'll tell you what I love about rides. What makes it beautiful for me. He's talked about the scenery. She's talked about her experience. So I've had a lot of experiences. But imagine being thousands of kilometers away riding, and suddenly you see someone you know. Isn't that beautiful? Like I'm in Uttarakhand, I was riding in Uttarakhand. Suddenly I see some bikes passing by, and from the bikes I can recognize that's Joe. I can recognize, and that is a very beautiful scene. Seeing those things, and now I'll come to the riders meet. We talk about riders meet. So people have a very wrong, wrong misconception about what happens out there. People just assume that people are just going there to party and getting drunk and all these things and all. So, but for example, let me take example of say the Tura NERM or the Alo NERM. Say they were both 4,000 plus riders, all with different mentalities, all from different places. Not everyone drinks. I mean, not everyone drinks. Some are veg, some are non-veg. Everyone has a different thing. But what I find the beauty of it, what I tell my guests who are non-riders who come to see those events, I say, now look at everyone. Look at how much fun they're having. You'll see two people walking, bang into each other. The first thing you'll say, hey bro, sorry, where are you from? That's how the bonding starts. You will never find clashes that, I mean, even in our place, a bunch of 5 people sitting here, fight starts. Imagine 4,000 people out there from different places all over the world with different mentalities. Now that is very beautiful.
That's beautiful, yeah. Very nice.
So yeah, that's it from my side.
Wow. That's it.
Every ride is a learning ride. It's a learning process. Every ride is a new ride. So yes, like most of us here, I think we have had so much of. We've seen so much on the road, not just outside this state, but even the local rides as well. So yeah, personally for me, I used to document my rides. So if you have seen my channel or my videos, you'll see the experiences and whatnot. But yeah, I'll tell you one thing. It's very scary for me as well. During my North India tour, I went there solo. So there were chapris. It was in 2023. So online social media, the word chapri used to, it was all over the social media. I said, what is this word chapri?
Yeah.
You know what? I experienced that in the Bihar, West Bengal, Bihar, UP highway, because chapris will try to cover me on the road. I'll be, speeding up about 80, 90, 100, they'll come with their 100 cc's bike. One bike from here, one bike from here, and one in front. The front one he will ride like this. Then they will say like, hey, Roko. So I don't know whether they want to talk to me or not.
Yeah.
So, but then I'm not in the mood to entertain or stop, because I have my plans,
So true.
my goals for the day. So that is one thing which they, they followed me for about 20 kilometers. Luckily, there's a junction where the traffic police is there. I had to take to the right direction. They went ahead. They waited for me. They passed me, and they waited. They thought that I'll take the straight road again. But then luckily I had to, I took the road which is the right one, and that's how from there I fled. It's like that. So so that was scary for me because I don't know, because I carry cash as well. I don't want to stop in ATM or do GPay or So yeah, maybe the intention is good, but then I don't know. So I don't want to entertain anyone on the road. So that's one thing. And then like Maui said also in 2018, Sikkim. Yeah, which place that we were holding up? Lachung, I guess. Yeah, that was the last place where we stayed the night. The next day, I had no petrol because, of course, it's just 60 kilometers away from Lachung to Gurudongmar Lake. So it's the 7th highest lake in the world. So that was my goal. Like, hey, we should go. So there were 3 of us. One member, his chain sprocket is gone. So he said, I won't continue anymore. I'll go to Mangan. I'll change my sprocket to myself. Then I thought, what should I do? I came here to do this more, to finish this Gurudongmar, to be there. Then we went ahead. 2 of us went ahead. We woke up at 5 a.m. I took out petrol from the owner of the guest house. So I paid him. From there, there was black ice on the way. So I fell several times. I was ahead. Then when I fell from my bike, then I looked backwards. I was like, oh, my friend he was still like way behind. I saw him. Then there was a turning. I said, where did he disappear? Like, oh, he's not here. Then he also fell. He had to struggle the bike. Then he came and helped me the bike. Then before he came, then there's some sumos who took the tourists to Gurudongmar Lake. I waved at them like, hey, stop, help me with, with this.
Black ice,
Yeah. Then he didn't stop. The driver said, let him be that way. So it was very challenging that way. So all the way, when the sun came out around like 6:30, like that, then the snow melted. Then we got the proper roads. And then, that time there was no tarmac road. It was all off-roading. And then one thing, we missed the last checkpoint to give our passes for the seal. So we went ahead because we were the first one, me and my friend. We were the first one. We went ahead. When we reached the gate for Gurudongmar, another 14 kilometers to reach Gurudongmar from there, Then we were standing in a line. Everyone was there. Oh, long line, long queue. When we went to the person, he said, "Oh, there's no seal. You have to go back again." Shit, I was like, "Fuck." Then my friend was standing outside. He said, "Done." I said, "No, man, we have to go back." What? "Oh, I'm not going back." He was like, "No, I'm not going back. If I have to go back, then I'll go back to Gangtok."
Gangtok.
I said, "No, just wait here. I'll go and get the seal, man. It's another 15 kilometers. 15 kilometers to the point. 15 coming. So it's 30. It'll take you around 2 hours like that. 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours. I was like, oh shit.
The condition of the road.
So when I went back to the gate, the second last gate. When I went back, I saw the RERAM guys. These guys were coming from there, going to Guruma. I said, "Where's the gate, man? Wow, I missed the stamp." Then there was a small gate. Nobody saw it. I mean, like you have to be careful during. In such cases, so you have to be, wide. Your eyes should be wide open. So we got a stamp. I went back. My friend was coming back. Like he didn't want to go to Guruma anymore. I said, "Oh man, come man, let's go, man. We are here. It's just another 14 kilometers from the main gate." Then he left. I waited for him. Still, I waited for him. Then he came back. Then we went to Guruma. That was like very, very challenging and nice as well. Very memorable, right? And then yes, regarding your question regarding vlogging and capturing moments. No, sometimes I don't capture as well.
Yeah.
Human eye cannot be compared with any lens like you having right now, or
True.
So that is the best lens for you. Sometimes I don't capture, but all these memories is for me, for my personal collection. After I don't know, maybe 20, 30 years looking back at it, that's all I got, to see regarding my rights and my everything that I do. And then another story, Saj Pass Kela Road, one of the world's dangerous road in the world. One of the world's dangerous road, you can say. I went to, from here, I went to, to Manali. Not Manali, sorry. I went to, my brother was there in Himachal, Palampur. I stayed with my eldest brother. He stays there. So I thought from Palampur, I'll go from Kulu to Manali to meet up RERAM brother, Rahul. So he has a guest house over there. I was in contact with him. I'll come and stay at your place. Okay, from Manali, I'll go to Ladakh. So there was a landslide that time. It was in August. Landslide, everything, the roads were closed. So they opened only from 5 a.m. to 7.
Wow.
From Kulu to Manali. So from there, I checked the kilometers and the timing. I said, man, I have to get up early in the morning again. I don't want, what if I miss? Then I have to come back, I have to wait again. No, I have to, for the next day. Said no, then I got in contact with Rahul, friend, and I said, bro, I'm not going from Manali, I'll take the Saj Pass Kela Road. So it was not in my plan, the Saj Pass Kela Road was not in my plan. So I took that. So it was very scary, the roads were like very narrow. So you can see, from my video. So that was one ride that I'll never, regret or never forget, because I started my ride at 6 a.m. till 4:30. I did an off-road. Off-roading, totally off-roading. I was drenched. I had no, I didn't have my lunch. I carried on apples and banana. I took apples. And at that time, my stomach also was like, was not in a, good condition. So, the whole day I didn't eat. So, when I reached around 4:30, all good roads. From there, I had to travel another 200 kilometers again to reach Manali. So I reached Manali around 10 p.m. Then I had, lunch and dinner at that time. So yes, when it comes to riding, I think every ride is a memorable ride experience. There's so many so many experiences to say, but then I think time is like very limited.
Yeah, yeah. Too many, I would say.
So, but coming into your question, so see on every ride, whatever local ride, major ride, every morning we used to start with a prayer. So that's the thing. That's our basic. So that's why we are.
Let's just interrupt you. Yes, I forgot. As a club, we used to say a prayer before starting bike rides.
There you go. Hey.
So that is like your question, like when you ask like what is that track which is very scary that you remember God maybe you captured.
Yeah.
So it happened to me in 2016 when we were riding in Bhutan. So we were there in Punakha. Then from Punakha we went to Gaza. It's around 4,300 to 400 above sea level. So we went. It's just another 200 400, 500 meters is China.
Wow.
So we went to that Gaza zone. So we went, we enjoyed over there the whole time. We get nothing over there, only some few momos and lots of whiskeys over there. We were drinking, enjoying and all. So then we started living. So some of the guys they started living. And the thing is that it's very steep coming back from there. No good road option. So while coming back, I was alone. There was no one behind me, there was no one in front of me. Because my headlight, my old bike headlight, it's run on dynamo. If the bike will race, if the bike is in rev, then the light will go.
Yeah. No break.
But the thing is that if you go down slow, you are just adjusting means you are slowly. Yeah, slowly. Yeah, you're just adjusting with the clutch, not using that much brake. So I was coming down. So one steep, it was very, very steep. So I was looking at this. Oh, I saw one black thing. Oh, with heavy breathing. I could see his teeth. Wow. Oh, I saw it. It was a Mithun. And I was at the road. And that time though, I just remember, I prayed about it. I said that if that Mithun attacked me, I felt like then I was, then slowly. Then after that, it appeared, one guy was behind the Mithun. I said,
oh, thank God.
And that is a mistake. That was one time. So it happened like that. So that is that time. So and that time also it started to become dark. So we come down, we reached Punakha. Then I was rating the stories and all. So those guys have this. Oh, we met on the road. The things that they were in front of me. So it happened one time also. That was in 2017 when we were riding to RERAM, Nagpur. We were inside the Panna Tiger Reserve. So it was a straight road. But the thing is that the road was very narrow. It was like 4 meters. The road was 4 meters. So one friend of mine was riding in front of me, Walter. So Walter, that 2 years before he went to Ladakh, he met with an accident. He got fractured his leg and all that thing. So he was riding in front of me in that when we went for RERAM. So we were riding Panna Tiger Reserve. It has already been written. Do not stop. You have to pass by. You have to ride quickly. So then it was a straight road. It was just 4 meters. The road was very narrow. So I was riding behind him. I just saw one big stack running. It jumped like this. Walter was below. The stack was above. If it hit him, I don't know what will happen.
Oh,
because
my.
I just saw that. If it hit him, what happened? But the thing is that, that creature is so
beautiful. Walter is okay with one creature.
And we see like that wild animal there running away like that. I said, wow, man.
That happened to me in Gir. Wild boar. One of them. So,
yeah.
you remember these two guys who were with me.
Yeah, Prakash and
Sachin.
Yes.
These guys went ahead. So I got a call, I picked up the call, I checked the phone when I was riding, I was zooming. Suddenly in that reserve, wild boars, man, 6 or 7 of them, they were just crossing in front of me. God am I lucky or am I blessed? Or, like you. Imagine wild boys will hit you at the street.
That's scary.
Scary, yeah.
So that another incident was I think that was we went to this that Punjab Atari border. So Wagah border. So we were in the 6 lane. It's like very straight road. It's around 1.7 kilometers. It's straight road. So I was leading. We were zooming. I checked my speedo also. It's around 110 something like that. Oh, we were zooming. Boom. So I could see my guys also coming. We were zooming. So I saw one dumper. I think 1 kilometer ahead of me. 1 kilometer or maybe 800 meters, something like that. So I saw. Immediately, no signal, no nothing. Just turn right. I saw with my own eyes. Around 6 to 7 vehicles, they hit boom, boom. When we used to see movies, boom, boom, boom. Pile up, boom, 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 pile up. I just saw that dumper just took an immediate right. Just took an immediate right with no signal, no nothing, and they saw a pile up of cars for 6 cars. Boom, boom, boom. Me, I just gave signal. And I said, guys, come. I said, oh man, see? It was just like 3 seconds. Then we might hit up. We just started, let's pray.
That's nice.
We haven't traveled much, but for me, personally, I have traveled in Northeast, and 3 states I haven't covered. That is RERAM, Tripura, and Manipur. So all these states which I have traveled by every journey is as you said, is a memorable. So Northeast is a very diverse state. So if you see from second full of mountain, and if you see from Assam full of plain, and you see Meghalayan, it's full of hilly. So wherever I travel, so I really love it. I really love the beauty of the state. Not only the landscape, but also the people is very hospitable. So that is the memorable that I have when I travel to the state. So also to the viewer, also I really request them to do visit the Northeast. All Northeast, you will see them, and there are lots of culture. Eat their food. Oh my God, the food is so awesome. If you travel from almost all Northeast, there is different food. So one is food and the people, and also as a new club, very young club that we participate in, like colleagues said that RERAM is one of the most memorable movement for not only me but the club as a whole. So I remember that when we first go to RERAM, we are very skeptical. What if the people what if on the club they don't talk to us and they didn't say hi, they didn't say anything. So we just go with the flow. So when we reach there, and then almost every club welcome us, and then they share their stories, they share their weakness, their strength, and then they teach us how to go forward if we have, and they also exchange number. They said that if you face any problem on the road, do call us. We are always there to help you. So that's the beauty of
motorcycle, right? Well, I mean, like all of your experiences till now, I mean, it's like, even though I'm not there, I feel like I'm riding a bike and driving along with you guys, okay, right now. But I really want like one thing that you guys, especially Sir said and Ba said, is that a sense of belonging, right? Because I think at the end of the day, as human beings, we are born to feel belong to something. We feel a sense of purpose, right? Can you tell me something that members who join your club and even people that meet you in a day-to-day basis, more or less members, right? How do you make them feel belonged in your club? Like, how do you make them feel closer to you? Because at the end of the day, I think like any RM and or even RM as well, it's kind of a place where I think a sense of bond is made, a sense of belonging. We don't even know most of them, but you feel like a sense of, brotherhood or even sisterhood as well, right? So can you tell me a bit about feeling belong, if you know what I mean? Being closer to the person, even those people who are coming to your club for the first time also.
See, like our club, so if any person want to join, first we have an attachment to them. So we tell them to go around with us. So we want to know them first. So immediately we didn't accept. First we have to understand the interest, whether they have the same passion or not. So some people they just right away and
Yes, yeah.
just like that, and then they create problem in the club, they create problem with our community. So first we stand first. We stand the person, and then we take it depends on the person to person. So minimum, let's say 6 months, but we take more than 5 years. So when we see that he's mature enough to join our club, so we welcome him to the club. So that's how we stand or we allow the new member to join our club.
Nice. But
See, the first thing anyone want to join our club, he should be 25 years and he should have a job. He should be on. So we won't allow, and any means like any senior, older member should vouch for him.
okay. Oh, nice. I didn't know
Then he can
that.
get into the club. So once he's inside the club, he'll be 1 year as a prospect. He'll be riding with us. He should attend every local. So what we do, he should attend every local. Means like once a month local ride. And we used to have this Friday or Saturday session sitting in our office. We welcomed them. We made an introduction in front of all the members, give introduction, then sit with us. Friday session, okay, we know, but then we will know.
Yeah.
Because see, our founding member, Badiman, used to say, you won't know a person until unless he's drunk. When he's drunk, they will know the truth. how he is made up.
Yeah.
That's what. So that's what, every time. Once he's drunk, then we'll know how he is, how he behaves, how he is like this, how he is like that. That it's like that. That is what. So, and also to new members in our club, see, we have senior members, we have senior, But the thing is that it's not like that.
Yeah.
Once you are inside the club, you are together. The thing is that, okay, fine. 1-2 months, we'll suppose we will be sitting, we'll say, hey, you go and buy those. You go and afterwards, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it's like this. Suppose that member will be sitting here. Hey, buy me some booze. It's like that. In our club, it's like that. So that's what that bonding has been taught to us from before. So that's why we used to say also before when I started with RERAM. What Pang used to tell us, hey, don't sit in one place. Go meet all the time. I used to go. Before I used to go, I meet everyone, I know everyone, I used to go here, go there, go. So that's why. Bapang used to tell us, hey, you should know everyone. See, they are also guys, they are coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
You are also coming from somewhere. Meet them, know them, that's what. You might know, you might meet them on the road, you might meet of any assistant or you might meet of any assistant. So that time they will help.
Yeah.
So know someone, know everybody, know this is the brotherhood. Once until unless, because see, in our club also, like, so example like in our club, how we meet is just through the club. We meet. We don't know each other before, but through the club, we know. But the thing is that now, once we are inside the club, most of us, I think 98% of us, even on weekdays, even on weekends, we will be together. We will be together, riding together, eat together. Then any family function also will be together. Sometimes some of my family used to ask me, hey, I saw you guys every time. Even in the photo in Facebook, whoever posts, you'll be there. Sitting together Saturday, where are you? Hey, he's also there. Hey, you get what do you talk about? I said, we have so lots of things to talk.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So that's why even to our members who are coming inside the club, even to those like who will be in RERAM also. So anyone, maybe they are from Shillong, maybe once we have a link, suppose the link goes from Tanu, came from Tanu. Tanu is like, hey, come. He will be with us the whole day. We'll give him food, we'll give him drink, we'll give him. He'll be with us. Then next day he'll come, hey, Bapara, oh, so nice, tomorrow again. So it's like a,
Very nice.
so it has been passed on to us from our founding members. So it has been going on like that.
Yeah.
The Frankie and the
So yes, to make them feel at home, new members especially, we used to go for local rides. So I always believe like local rides are the most important rides in biking. So we don't miss our local rides. We used to have most of the clubs. I'm sure they have official local rides. And then on the 17th next month we'll have a official monsoon ride. So I hope it rains with that.
Yeah.
So yes, coming back to that, yes, we used to call them for local rides, and before that we used to give them application form. Before going to this, I think I'll mention that I think RERAM is the first one who was registered motorcycle club from Meghalayan. Then comes NH51 Rebels. Then the third one is our club, Sons of the Hills. So registered with the government. So, and then yes, we have our own constitution. We have the rules, regulations, and whatnot, terms, conditions, everything. So our club is based on that. There's no one is dictating under his own terms or whatnot, but under the rules and regulations and the constitution. So everyone has to follow that. So we have for new member, a criteria should be like he has to finish 4 local rides and 1 NERM. Apart from that, when he finishes that, apart from that, we'll have an EC meeting to vote for him through a secret ballot. And that's what what my friend here, Hara, said. Only through local rides, through drinking sessions and sitting like around like gathering sessions. Then you know a person. That's how we do it. Sometimes he might be a good rider, but once he takes a peg or two, he'll be someone else. So that's why we have that secret ballot for us, for voting to induct to be a full-fledged member. We always have that because we have rejected so many applications because of that. So our club till now it's like running 11 years this year. So till now we have around 20 members, just 20, because of that reason, because of that the rules and regulations of our constitution. So it's like that, and then and then when we go for local rides, we want him to know us, to know the club, to know the members. That's how we gel. How we ride, how we show him new members how it should be on the road and off the road. So it's like that. So I think different clubs have different. Everyone has their own club, but the vision is different. So our club has also their own vision. Otherwise, we would be under the same club, only one club. That's why our vision is different. That's okay.
Yeah. So basically, all the club structures are almost the same. We have a prospect stage, and then we have something like that. So that was similar with us in my previous club, but in Kontiki we follow a totally different set of rules. For us, like now, a few members are joining us who are chiefs of other clubs, 15, 20 years of experience. But for us, your experience does not count to us. How you are as a person that counts to us. So someone from the club has to work for them, and they come as prospects to our club. And even if you're a new rider, a fresher, does not matter to us. If someone has vouched for you, you can become a full-patch member, because we trust. Suppose he's my brother, I trust you to make the correct decision for me, because we're scattered. For like a state-based club, it's easy. Like we follow that rules because we can interact with each other. But for our club, we're so scattered. Now I have no right to judge someone from Gujarat, whether it's a good person or not. I cannot ask him to come and ride with me here. So I have to trust the person who's in Gujarat, whom I trust as a brother, to vouch for him. So that is where it has become interesting that even when senior riders with 15, 20 years of experience, being ready to become a prospect in my club, shows that being humble, that's the beginning part. And we do not have any constitution.
Wow.
We do not have any office bearers. It is just one president, that's me, nothing, and it's a lifetime president. And people coming to this club, knowing that, it's also a sign of humility.
Yeah.
So that is so I did try stepping down, but then our Singapore, our main president did not allow that, and the guys from the mainland India said that no, we don't want any, because once there is a structure and politics comes into place.
Yeah.
So that is means for every state, every place, we have different communities, different cultures and all. So for us, this is working out for now. I don't know in the future how it's going to be, but for now it's working out.
Very nice. Oh. Finally.
Coming to our club, the Milady Squad, we are very few members. We're just 10 girls now, and like I mentioned, there are 2 prospects. So we don't have such criterias, or we don't follow any constitution as of now. But of course, in order to conduct yourself well as an individual, as a female rider, we do keep certain things in mind. As in, when we have the prospects joining us, if they're really interested to join us, we see the compatibility between us riders, the girls and all. Because like everyone has mentioned, we all come from different backgrounds. Your nature, your character is different.
So true.
We don't need to be judgmental here. Like example, like there may be more riders, girls, they may not want to join us or be with us or ride with us even. Not because they hate us for any reason, but then we're not compatible together. You know, we have our differences, which is fine, which is okay. And I think we need to just normalize that. And I don't deny the fact that you should not have certain rules and regulations. Of course, you need to, in order to discipline yourself, in order to have a proper growth. So we don't follow such criteria. And we have our prospects, we ride with them like local rides and all. So we cannot have those rides so often because for us, the girls, it's like when 3 or 4 are free, maybe the rest 4 or 5 of them are not free. So, you know, like we don't really get that kind of time to be riding together, especially the local rides and all. But when there are girls who want to join us, then we make sure that, okay, let's meet the girls for the rides. And we invite them for a minimum of 3 rides. Minimum, that's the minimum. Just so we get to understand each other, we have a good bond, we create a good bond and all, and we'll see the compatibility, we understand each other, and as girls, like, not judging each other, but like, we need to see how one girl can stand for the other, you know, uplifting her. Because as females, like we are living in a matrilineal society here, and this region has provided so much to us. We're all blessed. The girls are all blessed here. So the fact that every character, every nature is different, for girls as riders, it may be very challenging sometimes. So you do not gel with everybody as a whole. We are all different human beings. So they just, the vest that we're wearing, the Milady Squad vest that we wear, we have decided, like as a whole, that once they complete 3 to 5 rides with us, and things are compatible and nice, which usually it works out. All the girls who joined us have been there with us. So based on that, we hand over the vest to them after 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the time period we give them, and then that's about it.
So coming to free riders, we do not have a constitution, nor do we have office bearers. So like I said, we just have aces.
Yeah.
Those guys are just representatives. We are all representing one another.
Yeah.
That itself is bonding. But then when you have like things like mods meet and this and that, so all of us can't go. So those 3 aces are selected. Those are the guys that go. So, but in terms of bonding and how guys join the group, the thing is, we also have kept that 3 local ride, participation and 1 long ride participation, meaning either NERM or RM. And in that way, we most of them, again, they are not free. But then for all these long rides and all that. But because we have something like almost every now and then we hang out.
Yeah.
Every now and then we meet up. So what happens is they also come in. And then again, somebody brings the guy in. He is introduced to us through someone. And then yes, we trust that guy, who the brother who had brought this guy in. He introduces us to him. We try to, not make him feel out of space or out of the part. But then he is there with us. We connect with him. If we gel, we gel.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is like now bonding, when you say about bonding as brothers. So like I said, the bonding is not only between free riders. The bonding is with other clubs also.
Yeah.
And then how it happened to us most of the time is like those days we used to hang out in Mustafa's shop. So a mechanic, garage is the best place to meet your brothers.
Yeah.
No? Everybody will come there, they hang out. Even if they have nothing to do with their bike, they'll just come there and then they'll park there and then, what is it, this, that. Then after that, it carries on into the night.
Yeah.
Then we have Mustafa, we have, what is that other guy, Salah, and then Abid also. Then these guys, their shops were like, there were times where they had to say, Bhaiya, time ho gaya." Then from there it continues. So the bonding is like that. Again, for me, my experience with bonding is like that. When I went for my first solo ride to Gujarat, I went solo. But then there I met these guys on the way. I just met these 2 guys from Maharashtra, Prakash and Sachin. They just waved their hands. Hey, where are you going all alone? I'm going to such and such a place. Chalo, we'll join you also. Then they were strangers.
Yeah.
They were strangers. But then, somehow that 5-10 kilometers and sutta breaks and all these things, you get, you gel with them, you bond with them. The bonding is totally, I'll say, you have, it's just you.
Yeah.
It's nobody can help you bond with. I mean, like Batami here, we've met once or twice, but then whenever we meet, we talk as if we've known him for years. I've known him for years. Angela here, I've never met her like that. I met her today, but when we talk, I feel like I've known her for a long time. So all this thing is, it depends on you, the individual. So bonding is actually what brings us together. And then there was a time free riders, there were very few members. There was a time when we culled the club also, meaning like we removed some of them, because our club is, most of them are like active, not our group also, not club. Our group, most of them are not active, and then they are not even participating in anything at all. So it's not that we just remove you from the group, but then it's not like we break the bond. They're still friends.
Yeah.
We still hang out and all that. We still go out here and there, but then we can't help it, because we can't just grow without anyone participating.
Yeah.
Our motto is what? Efforts for progress. So now if you don't put the effort in, there's no progress. So in that way, that is how we cult the group.
Yeah.
And then there was a time when we stopped taking in new members. It was years, 2 years or something like that. And then it was just few weeks back where we accepted one.
Wow.
So things like that, because once you ride and once we know that yes, you are in this brotherhood or in this group, you want to give your efforts for that progress, not only of the group but then for everything, like, even in your life. We try to promote you. We try to do everything that we can do to help.
Yeah.
So things like that, the bonding creates itself by what you do. That is what we feel.
True.
Yeah.
I think Ba has to start his own podcast, I think, by now. I think, don't you agree? Don't you agree? Ba will just start his own podcast, for sure. I vouch for that. But anyway, Ba gave some very, very great points. I know if we will talk more, we'll go for 5-6 hours for sure. But then I think it's better that we stop it here. And I think just one more question I'll ask you. Make it short and sweet. I want to ask you, because you guys have different clubs and all of you have different, we want to leave a legacy behind, right? Especially to the younger generation who will be coming. So I just want to ask you if you can make it as short as possible. Like, what do you feel like? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind, especially for the younger generations who will join your club one day, or seeing you in the streets, or maybe even watching this podcast right now? What kind of legacy do you want the club to leave behind for the younger generations? That's my question.
See, as I said, our motto is efforts for progress. So whoever, maybe it won't be us later on in the group. There'll be other members. We might not be there also, but then hopefully the group keeps on going on. So their role, and then the legacy that we want to leave behind is that as free riders, we have kept this very open. Very open. We are not restricted to what you write. We are not restricted to where you want to go. We are not restricted to anything.
Yeah.
We are open, and we want that to be the main thing. And then that you, as a member of Freerider, you should be putting in efforts for the progress of your culture.
Yeah. True.
Your state. Your people, your country, whatever you can do. You see an Indian flag raised up, you salute, yeah? You should be proud of that. And then that is the legacy that we want to leave. And then we want everybody to respect one another. We have to have that respect. We have to respect everyone. We have to accept everybody's choices and opinions. And then we should never make the other person feel left out.
Yeah.
That is what I feel that we should do.
Very nice.
So talking about the legacy that we would want to leave behind is, uplifting each other is very much important as women, as female riders and all. So when the younger generations later on join and because we may not always be there active, right? Yeah. So especially for girls, if we're married and all, or if I'm going elsewhere, then what? Then there'll be somebody else who's taking over and all. So I think supporting each other as a whole will be very much required for a female club, because female clubs in general, they don't succeed well. That's a well-known fact. It's a universal fact. Because of criteria like these, it's not fulfilled. You hate upon each other, or maybe you're not being able to adjust with each other. So it's very important for us to stand beside each other, irrespective of anything. You don't see the caste, creed, community, religion here. These things don't matter. So when you're talking about riding, be passionate about it, and spread your wings. You don't have to be the scared introvert girl. There are many girls who watch us now and they feel inspired, and they text us in our page and tell us Milady Squad has inspired us a lot, and I am getting a new scooty or a motorcycle and I'm learning. So this is how you keep encouraging each other, right? So so that would be the legacy that we want the other girls to carry and remember us for. and safe riding. I mean, under the Motor Vehicle Act 2019, I think, no drinking and riding. And
She's laying down the law. She's laying down the law. There you go.
no riding without your proper driving license and your documents and all. Be updated, upgrade yourself with everything. Respect riding as a whole. So yeah, that's my message. Keep riding.
Yeah, this question has really brought out something that is deep here. It's very true, like the legacy that we leave behind. I mean, we as writers, like, the world is very judgmental. They're going to judge us anyways. So, what is the message that ignoring those judgments, what is the message that we want to leave behind is very true. So, it's the responsibility that falls on us that we need to be successful. Successful doesn't mean money or career-wise, but successful, I mean, so that people look up to you, because that is the way that people will talk good about the writing community, that everyone will want to join. It's not that everyone is encouraged to join, it's people who are interested will join. So, coming to this very short story, I forgot to say something very sweet. So, when people ask me if it was not all writer friends here, if we were some different group of people and I was the only writer, and you had asked me these questions, I would have given you shown you an example that I showed. So I was stuck in a small gathering with politicians and villagers, IS officers, IPS officers, like that was a small gathering. And everyone said the same thing. You're an officer, you're a married man, you're old now, why are you riding around like a kid?
Wow. Okay.
So that's what they said. Then it was so difficult for me to explain, so I just said, I'll show you by example. You're an IS officer, and you have colleagues all over India. Now you're a politician from this party, you have colleagues all over India. I have writer friends all over India. I said, I will show you by example. So I wrote in one WhatsApp group, I said, SOS, blood required in Bangalore, very urgent, please respond. And I told them, wait for 10 minutes, I will get a response. I did not have to wait for 10 minutes. Calls started coming not from Bangalore, but from Delhi, from Bihar, from outside. And I said, what else do I need to prove? So, these people who were negative about our writing community, they started learning the positive aspects of it. So we writers are basically, like which I always say, we are very silent ambassadors of tourism, brotherhood, national integration. We don't go around saying it, we do it.
Yeah.
When we present, so I'm from Arunachal, William whenever he goes, or Para goes, though they know everyone there, everything there, but they know the one thing that gives them confidence is that Tanung is there. Similarly for me, I can go anywhere in India, even in Bihar, I know that my writer is there. I can just post in the group. So there is something that has developed gradually, slowly, and this itself is becoming a legacy in itself.
True. So true. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes, I agree to whatever my three friends are saying earlier. Yes, I think we should give back, sure. Good example that we're not just writers. We, like Pahara said, like we have a, charity right every year, same like us, same like other clubs as well. So whatever we have from our side, we give to the society. We give back to the society. So yes, apart from that, I think this writing fraternity has grown so much over the years, especially in Northeast. Everyone wants to be a writer, but then nobody is following, the basic etiquettes of writing, or so I think that is very important once you started writing, because once you miss those basic rules, especially common sense on the road, it will take you somewhere else. So I think this I'll say it's for us it's a way of life, more like a way of life in this fashion. Although we have our works apart apart from our passion. So yes, like Maui has said also, like respect is very much needed. Not just one person should respect another, but both of them should. You know, when you meet, doesn't matter whether you've ridden for 30 years, for decades, you know. A rider will always be a rider. So the same respect should be given. We cannot demand respect. So it's like that. So that's it. I mean, like, you know, apart from that, to ride safely. And for those upcoming riders who wants to start riding after, you know, watching this episode of Bajones, I think you get in touch with, you know, the riders from this region. You get to, you know, knowledge. Talk to them. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. You get more knowledge and more experiences, and yeah, that's the thing.
So from RERAM is like this. So the motto of our club is right on. So the thing is that, so I think our club means like for suppose in the future we might not be there anymore, but the thing is that the club will right on. So the thing is that what I'm saying is that from RERAM is that we are not leaving any legacy or anything, or what we are doing here. It's not anything that we achieve also. But the thing is that what we do is like, see, I just want to give a message like, for the younger generation. Like, see, when you are involved with bikes and when you are involved with riding and all, you will have other things to do. See, like example for me, for the past 20 years now, I didn't do anything. I don't have time to do. I have family. Other than that, rights, home, family. That's it. And if you do that, means you are responsible, and the endurance that we put on, that we do all this work. So my message is to the younger generation is that if you are involved with bikes later, then you will be a responsible person. You will be a responsible rider, and on top of that, you will be a better person in the society. Because why? You won't have that much ample of time to do other things which will not be useful in your life. But the thing is that if you are that responsible and endurance that we do, obviously you will be a better person and you take forward. That's the thing.
As my brotherhood here, they always say many things about the legacy which is almost related to each other. So as our objective that I don't want to say much, but as our one of our objective is that to promote our culture and protect our culture and respect our culture. Like this is the pilot and in our group. I remember last time in RERAM 2024. So we were the pilot. So how do people recognize us through that pilot? So respect other culture, promote our culture, respect, protect our culture, and respect our culture.
I'll say each and every one of you, thank you so much for sparing your time, because I know that we have a lot of busy schedules and this has been months in the making. Okay, I'm just telling you, I want to give huge thanks to Barbara from Meghalayan Warriors and Frank as well for making this thing happen, and also to Arunachal Bhavan and Sir for allowing us to have this podcast, or else it would have been a very double setting apparently. But thanks to so thanks to Sir for allowing us, and all of you as well for having the eye for aesthetics. So anyway, so before we leave, I would say as a person who wants to learn how to drive, I don't want to drive a bike, okay? So please don't mock me right now. But anyway, I would do urge you, please contact them, have a great time, get to know them better. Also, like Joe said, is that don't feel shy to ask for any advice or anything that's related to the bike culture and various others. And also, last but not least, always have respect and don't be a chappy. Right? So anyway, grab your favorite beverage, either it's tea, shasa, or even beer as well. And always have a great conversation with everyone out there. Until next time, see you later. Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.